Good evening, Mayor Lambert, City Council members. Thank you. Tom Grunden, Staff Liaison to the Paradise Path Task Force. And I'm happy to introduce Margaret Littlejohn, the current chair of the task force, who will be presenting the fourth and hoped-for final quarterly report to the City Council. Margaret?
Hi, Margaret.
Hi. Thank you, Tom. And Mayor Lambert and City Council, I'm here to present the fourth report that you asked us to present last August, a year ago, to kind of update you on what we've accomplished during the last quarter of the year. And we did hold 3 meetings, so we're talking about June, July, August, and actually September as well. So we did hold 3 meetings during that time period. We did cancel 1 meeting because we couldn't get enough members there. And the July meeting was a very interesting one because we did go visit the Highway 95 East intersection with Steiner and White Avenue, the bridge that the Troy Highway has there. We're looking at it as an underpass for a pathway so that people can either walk or rollerblade or bicycle under the highway to be able to cross at that point. And I think you're aware that there's no stoplight there. It can be very difficult for people to get across and very dangerous. So, and that, of course, the hydrologic study is going on right now with the consultant company, and we're looking forward to hearing the outcome of that study. So our accomplishments for the past quarter, we worked at the farmers market and had a public booth 3 times during this past summer, June, July, and September. We added 1 new member to our group who is manning the booth in the photo there. We prepared and staffed an exhibit at the Palooza Fest on campus in August. And we encouraged the city to sign the orphan path segments that you approved. There were 4 of them that you approved to make improvements on. And the signs are ready to install. And Tom hopes to get that done this fall. We also encourage the city to improve the path connection at Highway 95 and Highway 8 intersection. There's just not a good connection to the pathway there if you cross the Highway 8. So Tom has lined up some reground asphalt to put on that pathway, which right now is either dirt or mud, depending on the weather. And we also submitted 2 questions for the Moscow Community Survey. We still have lots of unaccomplished goals or continuing goals. We are continuing to support the hydrologic study that's ongoing right now. And we're also continuing to encourage the city to finish striping the Paradise Path, which helps a lot for navigation during darkness or winter. We have collaborated with the city in the Blackbird Crossing, which we kind of prefer the word station for, because we don't want people crossing to the East Side Marketplace, although there is an established kind of pathway there. So we think the word crossing kind of encourages people to do that. But we have posted a sign there and have advertised the Blackbird Crossing at the farmers market. And right now we're collaborating with Tracy May at the University of Idaho to fundraise for this project. and I think you know it's projected to cost about $35,000. We're also working on improving the butterfly garden at Berman Creekside Park, which we were instrumental in getting established a number of years ago, and it has unfortunately kind of migrated into being a lot of lamb's ear and some weeds, so we're hoping to get it back to its original plan, and we'll be doing some work with Parks and Rec Commission to do that. We hope to host one or more Paradise Path work days for members and the public, and we have a number of projects that we'd like to accomplish on those work days. We also are collaborating with Safe Routes to School program and the Transportation Commission to build a support for a pedestrian bridge over Paradise Creek on 3rd Street. We are encouraging the city to add sharrows to other streets. We are very appreciative of seeing those on Main Street, and we hope that citizens will become familiar with that logo that's painted on the street and understand what to do. We also support the Mountain View roundabout and other improvements that will improve that road for pedestrians and cyclists. The intersection with 6th Street, of course, is a key one, since that can be quite dangerous. We're also in the process of developing wayfinding signs for Paradise Path to help people find their way if they're unfamiliar with the pathway, and to find downtown or the university or Eastside Marketplace or other major destinations. And we hope to add more orphan path segments to the ones that we've already approached you with to get approval to do improvements on those as well. We're promoting bike path use or path usage and bike tours to the membership, the public, and other interested parties. And we are already seeing that some groups in town are using Paradise Path to hold special events such as fun runs or that kind of thing. And we also want to, again, promote Paradise Path at next year's Farmers Market and find better ways of marketing ourselves and our goals to the public, and continuing to recruit new members as well. And one of our long-term goals, unfortunately this didn't turn out quite the way I hoped, it actually shows a loop, the Paradise Loop trail around the entire city of Moscow. I don't know what happened to the map here, but that is our long-term goal, to have a pathway that circles the city and allows people to get around on foot or on bikes or other non-motorized modes of transportation to get around Moscow. Oh, I see. It's adding pieces. Oh, there it is. There's the whole one. Okay. I didn't realize it was in pieces. So anyway, that's our goal, to get around Moscow in the future. And our goal for this fall is to have you approve us becoming a commission. And I guess in a month, we're going to come back and approach you with that request. Any questions?
Margaret, you've got other Paradise Path Task Force members with you tonight.
Yes, I do.
Would you like to introduce and have each one stand for the work that they've been doing with you? Just
Sure.
take a minute and do that so everybody can see who they are.
Sure. Karen Clifford. She's been an award winner from the Commission Fair, and Margaret Dibble. So two very avid bicyclists.
Jonathan Braden.
Oh, Jonathan? Oh, there you are. Okay. And Jonathan's our newest member. So, and you just approved that he became a member, so. And he, by the way, doesn't own a car. He gets around totally by bike.
All right.
So he is an excellent addition to our commission, our task force, because he has a different perspective on traveling around Moscow.
Well, good, and I wanted to thank all those folks that worked on that task force as well. Walter, you had a question?
Yes, sir, thank you. Margaret, I appreciate the quarterly reports. You've managed to get your membership to attend. I understand the problem with getting attendance in summers. A lot of the commissions don't even try it. But you've done a lot of good work. You've got a lot of good plans. I would suggest that if you bring this forward in November requesting commission status, that you go ahead and formulate how that language would be in an ordinance. If I remember correctly, you currently have no limit on the number of members that can be on the task force.
That's correct.
As one council member, I would suggest that I would not agree to an unlimited membership commission. So you may want to discuss with Tom and your other members about how large a group do we really need to accomplish things, and put it forward as a proposal as part of your request.
Okay. Will do.
Other questions for Margaret? Well, thank you very much for the report and the work that your task force has done over this past year.
Thank you.